Hey, today I want to talk about this new public health bill that the government wants to bring in. The draft of it was brought in 2017, and that's surprising because they brought in this whole topic of pandemics and they've talked about social distancing much before the pandemic itself, almost like how did they know it? Yet, the main thing that the government has been doing is constantly bringing in this issue of safety, be safe, and to be safe to this, to that. And there's so much danger of this, danger of the spreading infection, danger of being harmful to others. And then, how could you be safe for others? How could you be safe for yourself? And this whole safetyism concept has taken over. And it's taken over to such an extent that we are trading our basic rights and freedom for it, to the extent that we are becoming unsafe from by trading it, because when we give up our bodily rights, we are highly unsafe from a different source of danger. The danger first is the virus, but now the danger would be the state that takes command of everything. And the state has a nexus, of course, with profiteering bodies, manufacturing bodies, and of course it's whatever they want to push into our bodies gets pushed in the name of safety. And now this bill is even more draconian. All that they have been doing without full and proper rights, now they can do it rightfully. Rightfully, it gives them a couple of powers. The state gets powers at all levels: national, state, district, city, any government official, at mere suspicion, notice, and at mere suspicion of his own, can, without notice, come into your home or your workplace. That without notice is draconian. That means even it can be middle of the night, it can be at any time, and your own home is now, or your own workplace is no more your safe space, because a whole team can just walk in. And when they walk in, at mere suspicion itself, they can start inspecting, quarantining, disinfecting, destroying, sealing, whatever they feel is a threat from their mere suspicion. So it could be a container, a postal parcel, your pet, your animals, your plants, your family members, your child, anybody whom they deem. These are very wide-ranging powers to give in a law. And the icing on the cake for this law is that there is no redressal to any court of law for anything done under this law, because it's to be assumed that it's being done in good faith to prevent a pandemic. So this is the kind of safetyism that they are putting you into, in which you have no bodily rights, because they can inject any medicine they deem and drug you, do anything, quarantine you, seal your place off, and for whatever duration they feel. So these are very disturbing things, because if you think back in history, there is time when science has got it wrong, and having the free will of your own discretion can sometimes really save you. So we had the thalidomide babies, we've had the swine flu injections which were given then, and deaths from it. And there are numerous such instances, because science also needs to be debated. Science without debate is just like a dogma, it's like a cult. And that's what we are being put into. Don't question, just accept it. Questioning is basic way of growth of science, where the cause effects are reflected back, and today we are not reflecting any cause effect of any of the mandates. So I would urge all of you to look up both the websites, universalhealthorganization.org and awakenindiamovement.com, and there is a letter for the public health bill. Do click on it, and an automated email can go to the health bodies and persons in charge, where you could put in your questions and stage your protest, that safety cannot come at such a cost, where you're literally under the dictates of a state and its officials. And we all know how that can work out, that the officials themselves may not have wise judgment. They may also be influenced by vested interests. They may have a score to settle with you, and there can be a lot of misuse for such wide-ranging powers. The main thing is, as I say this, you may not believe this at all. You may just think, no, all that we have been through, we need this safety and we need such strong laws. Think again. We do need certain measures, but not this kind of a wide-ranging law to come into action, and then it's going to be something for years we will suffer under, because once it comes, it's very difficult to remove it. There should be some protest that we can all put in for it, and keep our bodily rights. This is exactly what had happened in Nazi Germany. Experiments were then done on people in the name of larger good and greater good, and that amounted to unnecessary torture of many people, families who got separated in the name of safety. So once again, I urge you to definitely place your protest. Thank you for listening.